Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Nourishing Hearts Wellness Care Farm. I've been enjoying a lovely morning stroll and I thought I might bring you guys along with me. So just to give you a little bit of background information, our property is 5 acres and it was previously a horse farm, and then before that it had ostriches. We purchased the farm in February and we have been gradually restoring it. So where I'm standing now is at the back of the property, next to an old train line. We are going to be reforesting approximately 1 acre of the back part of this field into a Carolinian forest, with also some sugar bush for future tapping in 40 years. So this is our lovely pathway around the perimeter of the back pasture. So this year we have left this area to naturalize. We wanted to see what the diversity was, and to our surprise, there's a great abundance. As you can see, the lovely goldenrod is out in bloom, so we get that sea of yellow. It's just gorgeous. Approximately a month ago, the majority was Queen Anne's lace, so it was a sea of white. So we'll be working with Ducks Unlimited, the Elgin Stewardship Council, as well as the Lower Thames Conservation Authority to restore a wildlife habitat. This will include an enhanced pollinator and butterfly meadow, as well as wetlands. Here's my lovely puppy, Umka. She's a Great Pyrenees and is a livestock guardian dog. So here we are, where we have a patch of blackberries. We were pleasantly surprised at how abundant they were this year. They were so laden with fruit that the branches were bowing over. And then to my left, we have sumac. Now the sumac is expanding out into the field, so we're going to manage the sumac. We don't want to remove all of it because there's lots of benefits to sumac. The red buds contain lots of bugs, and the birds just love them. As well as in the fall, you get this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colors. So what we're going to do is keep the mature trees at the back and then manage the front while they're spreading out. Just keep cutting them down. And then to my right, this is going to be where the wetlands are going to be restored. In the front part here is going to be an upper wetland area, which will then overflow down below into a larger pond. That pond, they estimate, will be approximately 3/4 of an acre in size. So we're really excited about that and all the benefits that it's going to bring. So throughout the meadow here, we've been able to enjoy wild foraging and have had many tasty meals from the plants that are here. So I'm just following the trail that's leading up to our homestead. It's a beautiful morning. So the next section of our farm, well, let me go back. The back part is approximately 3 acres, which will be the wildlife habitat. And then the next part, we have 4 small fields all the way across over to our property line. This we're going to develop over time into no-till market vegetable farming. We'll start small and just gradually build. The lean-to over there will be converted into a mixed use building. It'll have a kitchen in it. It'll have living quarters. It'll be a great space to be able to hold culinary experiences as well as workshops. And it can be converted into accommodations as well. That's nestled right into the heart of our property. And then through here, we have a lovely walk through an archway of Manitoba maples that brings us through to another opening where we have an abundance of stinging nettles and Scottish thistles. The Scottish thistles about 3 weeks ago were in full bloom, and we had these beautiful giant swallowtail butterflies, just gorgeous all over the place. Even though, you know, they are a bit prickly, the benefits in seeing the beautiful flowers and the butterflies is well worth it. And then over here we have the stinging nettle. We have enjoyed stinging nettle pesto. Yesterday morning I harvested some stalks that I'll be making stinging nettle fibers from, with a hope to make a few bracelets. As well, I was just informed by Wildcraft Permaculture that you can actually save the seeds and sprout them. So I'm really curious about that. I really enjoy sprouting, and I haven't tried that, so I'm going to give that a go. I have used the seeds in a combination with other weed seeds to make weed seed muffins. So highly nutritious, but I haven't tried the sprouting yet, so I'm excited about that. And so then we come through, now leaving the farming area, and now we're into the more homestead. And this is where, over there we have the circle ring, and that's where we hold our barnyard yoga. Beyond that is a lean-to that we're converting into a high-end micro shelter as a self-care getaway retreat. And then over here we have the back shelter for our animals. But I wanted to show you over here, the land is so nutritious that we've been enjoying wild puffballs all summer. Just this week we've had puffball stroganoff, which was really tasty. So then, oh, they've gone either out or in, so I'm going to bring you around out here. We had a giant alder standing here when we bought the property. It was about 5-6 feet in diameter, and unfortunately it was hollow. It had a massive beehive. We got some honey out of that, but unfortunately we had to take it down, and we're making this area for our laying hens. Rather than moving the wood pieces out, we realized that they would be a great habitat for bugs, which would then be beneficial for our chickens. Now over here we have our therapy chickens and Bunny, Daisy, Delilah and her crew, and then little Barley is somewhere. Looks like he might be inside. But these fellows, they've been to long-term care facilities, to the hospital, to universities, just to help to promote wellness. And then coming over here are my animals. Let's see who's out. So over here we've got butternut and nutmeg. And I'm not sure where everybody else is. They must be inside. Oh, we've got little Blossom coming over here. Hi, sweetheart. You gonna go get some hay? They're enjoying their morning breakfast. So these are my 3 goats. We also have a calico sheep and a miniature horse. Let me see if I can give them a call. Sweet Pea! Sweet Pea! Come on! Bambi! Come on, come on, come on, come on! They must be busy eating their breakfast. Maybe I'll show you guys them another time. So coming back over here, we have our fire pit, our hammocks, our veggie patch. Beyond that, over by the self-care little retreat, that's what it's going to be. We have all of these troughs that were left scattered around the property. Most of them, the bottoms have been rotted out. Some people may have seen them as junk, but we saw them as a great opportunity for raised garden beds, and we've grown all of our pumpkins and squash and zucchinis and cherry tomatoes and all that in there. So the field beside the lean-to, as I mentioned, that's going to be a self-care retreat, and it'll have a small little pasture area that is pet friendly, so people can come and stay with their dogs and even their cats, because I recognize that animals can be and are great supports for us. So I would like to be able to provide that opportunity. And then beyond that, this field over here is going to be the site of our edible forest. So it'll be a mix of fruit trees, nut trees, berries, and then lots of other plants. It's going to be a lovely site. Very excited. Just had Jessica from Wildcraft Permaculture out, who is doing up a design for us. Well, it's time for my morning coffee, so thank you very much for joining me in my morning stroll, and enjoy this lovely day. Ciao for now.